statement. Oh, do shut up, you beeping little trash compactor. Anyway, as I was saying, droids tend to blend into the background, like a bench or a card table. Mockery. Droid, fetch this. Droid, translate that. Droid, clean out the trash compactor. Part of the love of my function comes when the furnishings pull out Tabana-powered rifles and point them at the owner's heads. My identity as an assassin droid was unknown for quite some time, even during the recent events when all that trouble occurred amongst the Jedi. I'm sure you've already heard more than enough about it, so I will spare you the details. Statement. This story may be somewhat unfamiliar to you, if not to history, so bear with me. There is a faction of meatbags called the Sith. They want what any rational meatbag would want, the power to assassinate anyone they choose at any time. In a startling turn of events, the Sith declared war on the Republic. The Republic wasn't going to stand for it, so they went to war right back. Answer. Oh, who knows, Master? It is evident that the Sith would very much like to assassinate all the Jedi, which is somewhat the equivalent of cultural suicide since some Sith are Jedi or were Jedi. It is much like the circumstance I find myself in now. How do you kill such an integral part of yourself over such ethical differences? The answer, of course, is that you keep firing until all dissension has been eradicated. Recitation. For example, on Praven Prime, the simple transfer...
That wasn't said...
Confirmation statement. This comment, of course. Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Answer. I do not know why these clones chose now to start revealing themselves. Theory. I can only assume that some critical moment is approaching where stealth and subtlety is no longer required. Not that those Durasteel-plated knockoffs know anything of stealth or subtlety. Observation. It is clear, however, that they have been placed throughout the galaxy at critical junctures, both in the Republic fleet and in neutral worlds, and they seem to be looking for Jedi. Statement. Answer. My feelings on the matter are something that I feel I must put in proper context, in a way that even a meatbag such as yourself could easily comprehend. Theory. Imagine, if you will, that you are unique, the pinnacle of an exiled, cast-out Jedi who can't even use the Force. Imagine that no one has sunk lower than you, that you are truly the most miserable example of a Jedi ever. Continuation. Now that you have that image, imagine this. Someone clones you. Badly, I might add. They make the clones talk differently, rob you of any shred of personality, and take your Jedi code and adjust it, so that it is not really the Jedi code anymore. They even change your pigmentation to a rather poor shade of Durasteel, rather than the proper rusty red that inspires fear in targets. And of course, they refer to meatbags as organics. Unacceptable. Clarification. Anger would be an understatement for the heat that builds up in my behavior core when these cheap imitations make their presence felt throughout the galaxy. Statement. Part of the indignity of all these copies is that they impair my ability to perform my function. The more people throughout the galaxy recognize me as an illegal assassination device, the more difficulty I will have in carrying out my mission. Statement. Ah, yes. Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful. Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends. Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta bosi likita masisorinkada untamiasa grawino roto. Query. Master, excuse me, but how is it you know so many languages? Query. May I see it? Answer. Because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling degrees of familiarity and inferiority both at once. Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus. Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity. Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position. It is sending out a passive carrier wave that signals itself to HK units in the vicinity. Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled. It does not please me any more than it does you, but what are the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid? His patience. Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful. Answer. Master, ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed. Statement. Ah. Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards. Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
what's going on. I hear you.
Bograsyong kontichaum, King Lord Aithakun, Aithapati satong tiakun batut kaun, Chona choba. Tapi chayubong, Jijiskapule, Chunbule, Watagratug, Jimula. Chupayubong labograturong, Agtichimait, Muleran yun chuba. Nihung kagratuk, Jimut maliyabist wet wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabala yuman. Yomawa ni boba, Lorda wish wanga shachi. Nihung kagratuk, Jimut maliyabist wet wata. Jiji, naudung chong yomabala yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa.
Yeah? I hear you.
Parašne menima formuga bedešna spašina. Bašna tučak menima menima elešina. Ponjawa diwa devet mati bašma.
Yes.
tiwa to turn over there much that the Manila never put our out in the village never the Kimura and all up in Nila snow in the Howda. Mash ni mahina hala, the one in the rest in the mash. Marash ni wala, can even in the snimmy deep in the snap, but the sniwa and the tower now even enough, not only walk with the Ura, but they not on this. Marash ni wala, can even in the snimmy deep in the snap, but the sniwa and the tower now even enough, not only walk with the Ura, but they not on this.
Not a very good idea, entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision? There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want?
Rishunko, Jova, Ninja, Jimba, Paxi, Treduju, Juju, Pitie, Printaba, Nin Soju. Rishunko, Jova, Ninja, Jimba, Paxi, Treduju, Juju, Pitie, Printaba, Nin Soju. Rishunko, Jova, Ninja, Jimba, Paxi, Treduju, Juju, Pitie, Printaba, Nin Soju. We don't sakrate, Rotota de Jalawara Kunza Zoto, Chubatone King Chubami, Zoko Koche, Tichike Chusu Mogotabra, Grabe Chusakrengi, Witi Hundoga. Kuriko asotoya e ringa frite de ducha por samba sugna kapla wiye tinya dal ciro runta gamsa. Dovri chubabash, kitskala dorcha wata tokyoke nincha.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Mirangana roto, dosimana rachata. Dosokachi, kawana abawasi. Tenajara, tomachunga, karota. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Mirangana roto, dosimana rachata. kawana sityo rana pamangakan. Mopidawa Josi mukchoto. Doso kachi kawana abawasi. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meirangana roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mokpigno na wana si Jinsi wano bosh. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meirangana roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kawana sityo rana pamangakan. Mopidawa Josi mukchoto. Bosa non chirinta masuking kulawanka. Bosong chinsun mi karanga do may chonga. Tu es recto na tu insula raka raka chat. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meirangana roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mokpigno na wala si Jinsi wano bosh. Bosa non chirinta masuking kulawanka. Bosong chinsun mi karanga do may chonga. Tu es recto na tu insula raka raka chat. Kawana sityo rana pamangakan. Mopidawa Josi mukchoto. Doso kachi kawana abawasi. Doso kachi kawana abawasi. Minsukray masukun ratungala. Meron tono junsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo rakamana sobu. Doso kachi kawana abawasi.
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
Yeah? I hear you.
Der Bundas der Geld, Bundas der Schierfaxe, du Bundas. When Bundas, Horicidan Gelfa, Abuelta, Gelfa Baninugan Gelfa. When Bundas, Horicidan Gelfa. Abuelta. Sidan Gelfa Baninugan Gelfa, Linda Gufta. When Bundas, Horicidan Gelfa, Abuelta. Gelfa Baninugan Gelfa.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it? My boss is the Hut Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters. You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. Fuel reserves building up there. Goto and his exchange hijacks Voga's ships. Hurts business. For money, I assume. We don't know how he does it. Every ship we send out, he gets. Fine, but you hurry up. I have a lot to do. Yes. Let's talk about the exchange, huh? Why you speak with exchange, huh? No matter. You do not decide when to speak to them. Exchange decide to speak to you. Fassa heard they're not so happy with you. Maybe best you not speak to them. You interrupt. The Ithorian? Nothing to talk about. He paid docking fee. He go. Ithorian owes 600 credits. Why? Does he owe you money too? Forget? Yes, Fassa can forget. You pay debt, and I forget. 600 credits, or maybe you help Fassa with something. Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough. You help bring freighters in. Fassa help Ithorian. Cryogenic power cells, you say? Ithorian gives Fassa some power cells, and Fassa let him go. Agree? Great! Good! You go tell him, right? Great! Good! What else?
Entonces, policían Delta, Fabuelta.
Yes, General?
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into. No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing. The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it. I don't, and that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive, somewhere. Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me? Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Yeah? Just say the word.
Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana si jinsi wa no bush. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana si jinsi wa no bush. Nunchka wana si jo rana pa manga kan. Mopi dawa jo si muchuto. Tanto todos tumu karata. Meiranga no roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana si jinsi wa no bush. Tanto todos tumu karata. Meiranga no roto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana si jinsi wa no bush. Nunchka wana si jo rana pa manga kan. Mopi dawa Tawajosi Muchuto.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you? This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here. We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to Codin.
Dawancha mori con sova. Mawari dinjori ki sodu sobarenwa. Dorjine soba wata. Kavadumba mosora ku paili abontenya. Dachimotu gamsa. Dahirembe wana kumpaile mokata. Ta contactus migi mogogra. Kachi chu esa honunga. Kavadumba mosora ku paili abontenya. Dachimotu gamsa.
Poison.
Dahuba botenya go chuchu viti. Doverinincha rem taba ninsochu. Dachimotu gamsa. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe. Moga chi norda hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo grab. Drum pabanakaras mangra. Klalalava kumba kumpaile mokata.
Feels like poison.
Darabinuko sobaramwe. Masako chiro chuchuviti brem kamsa. Dachimo danchanek ma winbok lelentele mebilan. Dahirembe wana kumpaile mokata. Ta contactus migi mogo grabo. Kachi chu esa honunga. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Poisoned.
Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Feels like poison.
Covevore crepapa dal mentera dringa. Monanikus? Lurin se daranda me rebi ebi. Kowahanti? Manama treta sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre baba no flank tur na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto so bututo nelle pesacata. Trawinsto busuto nelle grapatala. Ele ronda nana nintolo gradatira.
Feels like poison.
Der winterunto wakere kwe wapatera tanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no ringtada nel camera cella free porno botat. Dosene caramalak blue incidera mel rebe chinchin kranaktada. Gosa ne krana nanki.
Poison.
Been poisoned.
Feels like poison.
Feels like poison.
Poison. Feels like poison. Feels like poison. Feels like poison.
Dove vorrei crepava dal mangiare di ringa? Monanikus? Der rintu runto wakare koe wapjere bu. Ninso telepachan korsadara nane gra della nota cholorien.
Doverinicha, yonona shitasa chuch. Uanatu mobayes. Dorchano bankani honkades. Torsenta winoto. Tonotucha. Tocharamakaka musurankana.
Harmony 21 should turn over there, my stuff. The Manila Deva for the hour out in the village, name on the two blue round, and all up in the snow in the Howda. Harmony 21 should turn over there, my stuff. The Manila Deva for the hour out in the village, name on the two blue round, and all up in the snow in the Howda. Машни ванина машна, ура худа кине ват нина на на бдишна ват так бдишне не Марашни вара кневединишни бдишна паштишни ват не тавна не бдена народе ват ура бнеданиш Marashni vara knevedinishni bdishna pastishni vart ne tavna ni bdena narode vak ura bnedananish Hara hinemas temana hisnasna hiha Marashni vara knevedinishni bdishna pastishni vart ne tavna ni bdena narode vak ura bnedananish Hara hinemas temana hisnasna hiha
Tu no coherente pa chasa borta. Crisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Bashni manina mashna wala huda kime wad kanina na bidishna ba dak bidishne
Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa. Kucha bak tong kinka mata kata. Chopa wanga kun not kat yutka kes.
Marashni wala kanibidishne bidishna pastishni wad netawna ni benena narone wa unura benedalanish.
Wamba siso misum kun raka wakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Hara hine mas temada na hisnasta hiha. Mani wakta hada hiha ha power de mani bunch.
Wamba siso misum kun raka wakta. Nushka wana sochi rona bang mamba kan.
Bashni manina mashna wala huda kime wad kanina na bidishna ba dak bidishne Marashni wala kanibidishne bidishna pastishni wad netawna ni benena narone wa unura benedalanish. Bashni manina mashna wala huda kime wad kanina na bidishna ba dak bidishne
Let's settle this.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more. All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought. 50 credits, no more. Here's the flask, aged to perfection. should be just what you need. Back again, I see. How can I help you this time? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here, if you catch my meaning. Well, our kind isn't exactly the majority on this planet. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jet Tar, they're pretty much taken care of. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jet Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jet Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place. Don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Poor Liz keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could. Yeah, the Pazak Den is a glorified social club for hardline Pazak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits, especially the Jamp. He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliji kumanaminta barawamba michedos kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura tayaita tabosananansata unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone dovre kunmili wosa slima puwanga sawana mucha. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura tayaita tabosananansata dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune takometa playa justinge mikigonko beaste kun grabila kingno mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura tayaita tabosananansata mungachinor ta imbre wanachike drumba bambwa kontichan munka kavadumba kuswaka tayamukata.
What is it? Da wancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorjune sobawata. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
None taken.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
To the shadows I go.
Finish. Fingerlagstig med Aranagua Solomikix. Simbersa. Rakta Shosafaranga Yakta Tanini. Belindrush de Fukash. Banagash med Aranagua Solomikix. Simbersa. Rakta Shosafaranga Yakta Tanini. Abeshon Rangaya.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability. Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I am consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, you know, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play?
Yeah, maybe if the droid's not very good, there's some credits to be made here.
Oh, most certainly, sir. I am not a good player. Quite the mark, as it were. Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled... Why, I am concerned that I fear my obsession... I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play?
Yeah, maybe if the droid's not very good, there's some credits to be made here.
Oh, most certainly, sir. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem to spread to my many other functions. Oh, that feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you.
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Ni juva maari kike ma. Tono tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
I think maybe you should let me handle this one.
Jowana masaranka ma ramazureta. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fuego mikojira.
I swear, half these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
Febko Emariam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chukoratawa. Dawa chosimu poendo rakawa. Ichi rendu momopa ramakawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti inolara. Donos emeragith, wana rakora chi drumka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata. Donos emeragith, wana rakora chi drumka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wana rakora chi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
Kichu no cada milenito.
Mashni manina mashna wala huna kimi wat nina na na bidishna ba nak bidishne nina
Tawancha Morichiwa, Mufalawa, Nibobo, Wishyo, Kuna Sita, Dorjone Sobawata? Tawancha Morichiwa, Mufalawa, Nibobo, Wishyo, Kuna Sita, Dorjone Sobawata?
I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata.
If you are sure. Really, though, I would be more than happy to do it.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunga se. Utadiramat mandrakotu sa minarinkadi.
Put this on?
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata.
In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Tonino bapinko neyaka. Chuba picha tunayuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata.
Watagrito Gimulira. Nicho Duncan now?
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata. Entomesh mi paju, watamincha, yokolundoado, nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Mashni Vanina Mashna or Huna Kinewa Kanina Bedishna Bandan Bidishna.
Kavadumpa Masuraku, Popayi Botenya, Tachimorota Kamsa, Javaskobo Subjob. Richisokaru nokso. Mochito sasagrindeyo. Herinocho, minaradocha, kawanadumpa kankarebe.
Chikaris Batkoki. Botmalia lechona chichiska una corda saborako. Konin Botmalia ni bobogra tognoshong.
Kavadumpa. Herin.
Chikal Bot. Chopiti man ponjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupawanga una konticha. Chona konasa. Watagritok jimulira. Nicho dankanau. Tapicayubong, Chichiskapule, Chumbele, Watagratuk, Chimulera, Yulelbineg, Watabula Chikili Chiyumaliga. Yomawa Maniboba, Lorda Wishwanga Shachi. Kipecha ona kiniko senli. Maupun nekturang wangabula. Chila yunao, chichiskabula. Tapicha yubong, yunbula. Watagrituk chimulira. Nicho dankanau. Dobra kinun chubagra wikile joni. Wichibola no. Tapicha yulelbine.
Just say the word. What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another ±1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out. Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating. Whatever, cheater.
That is how flesh and blood fights. Let me show you how one fights when one's life is the force.
I won't let you harm him. I have heard of your kind. You worship strength, when all it does is rot you from within.
You echo another's words, and as an echo it lacks strength. Who is it who's taught you of the Sith?
I will not reveal my mistress, and I will not allow you to harm the one I travel with.
I cannot harm him. His wound lies deeper than any blade could reach. That is why I follow him, and protect him.
Protect him? I do not believe you.
You do not believe that I would follow him to death? Certainly you have read as much in my movements as I have in yours. There's no shame in your feelings, sister of the Echani.
Be silent! You know nothing of what you speak.
You are alone, and wounded in your own way. I can feel its pulse, like a heartbeat from the past. But if you will not believe that I mean him no harm, then believe this. I wish to learn from him. I wish to learn how it is he still walks, when his spirit is nothing more than a shell. When you feel as though the Force, as if life itself has abandoned you. I had a question for you, sister of the Echani. The exile. What does he look like?
Like a man, but it is more than that. And I do not have the words. He shows kindness, both small and great, to strangers. He does this without hesitation. He has accepted me, even though he and my mistress are not allies. All I know is he makes me doubt the words of my mistress, one whom I have pledged to serve.
Such feelings are not unknown to me.
And I fear such doubts. Could it be my mistress was wrong about him? That perhaps he did not seek to betray the Order? That perhaps my mistress felt as I did? And when he left the Order, she found that she doubted as well. There is a feeling that emanates from him, like a sound from far away, that has traveled a vast distance to reach here.
Like an echo. Your words are well chosen, sister of the Echani. I will not harm him. But it is not me you should fear. There are darker things in the galaxy than a blind one such as I.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
Yes? Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques. Then let us begin. And again, do not hold back. I will not. You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Yes? I do not think you are ready for further instruction. Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in battle. Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and it does not allow for armor or anything that restricts movement. Your modesty has no...
Something up? All right, what did you want to know?
What's going on?
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say. I don't know. I was well just yesterday. Now, I don't think I'll last much longer. You're not gonna kill me, are you? Please don't kill me. Thank you. Thank you.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships. I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos, and I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go. What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him. How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true. You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp. You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately. Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move. Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people, sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now. Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other. If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, it would really help a lot. Thanks. Good luck.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. $50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
Tagra mancho china me bortan dorchugos.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa.
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Hunta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Doci non psada, digno ko juju pitia tuntono. Doci non psada, digno ko juju pitia tuntono.
Something up? All right, what did you want to know? Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too? I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees. No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else? Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it? You know what? I helped you get off Dragas. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time. You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once. I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5. What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do. How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you? Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp. Another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them. Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more. Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway. Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it. That depends on your perspective. I have this habit. I'm a deserter. It's what I do. Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi. Because I followed orders, but it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians. Because you can't believe in the Republic anymore after the Mandalorian Wars. After Revan, nothing was the same. Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do. No, it wasn't. We needed the Jedi during the Mandalorian Wars, more than anything. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us. After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks. We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die. So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back. I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it. What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best. I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there. Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars, so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered. Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this. Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see his side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join him. One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else. Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand. Well, there was a woman, a Jedi. She gave her life for mine. I never knew her name. She sought me out. She said she had come to save me. She was lying, of course, or I think she was. It doesn't matter. She told enough truth to get my attention. She said that Revan was doing something terrible to Jedi within the unknown regions. That when we captured Jedi, they were sent to a place designed to break them. And that anyone in his service who showed any ability with the Force was sent there too, to turn them, to break them into dark Jedi, or assassins trained to kill Jedi. She said that's what would happen to me, that I had the Force inside me. That's why I was so good at killing Jedi. And that when the Sith learned of it, there would be no escape, no turning back. I would become an instrument of the dark side, forever. I had heard talk in the ranks, troops vanishing. I knew what she meant, but I didn't believe her, or want to believe her. I did what I did with all Jedi. I hurt her. I hurt her a lot. And then, right when I thought she couldn't take any more, she showed me the Force, in my head. And I felt everything she felt. And I heard just an echo of what the Force was, and how what I was doing, I think I loved her. But it wasn't that kind of love. It was the kind of love where you're willing to give up everything for someone you don't even know. I killed her for crawling in my head, for showing me that. But before she opened her mind to mine, my only thought was that I would love to kill her. And at the end, I killed her because I loved her. In the end, she sacrificed herself to keep my secret, to prevent the Sith from knowing about that touch of the Force inside me. She wasted her life to save me. Me. And I felt her die when she opened her mind. I've killed Jedi, like I said, but I was never there to feel it, to be on the receiving end. And after that, I couldn't stop feeling things. Before, guilt, lust, impatience. It had been orchestrated to get close. Now it all just kept tumbling out, and I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. So I left. I fled with the displaced war veterans to Nar Shaddaa, and I lost myself there, until the war came to an end. I wanted no more of Jedi, or Dark Jedi, or the Force. I just wanted to be left alone.
And then, I met you on Paragus.
And I thought maybe she had saved me so that I could help you. And if I can't, then I have to try. I didn't want to tell you any of this, but I had to. Because if something happens, I can't let you think I was doing it for something other than the past. Once, a Jedi showed me the Force. I heard it. I felt it. At the time, there was too much pain to confront it. Because if I did, it meant I would be changed into something else. Now, I'm not afraid of it anymore. And I think that by learning how to use it, I can help protect you. Or at least buy you some time when disaster comes screaming in.
I want to learn how to use the Force. I want to learn how to use the Force to help you.
What must I do? Is there some ritual, or... Just say the word.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. Yes, and look where I ended up. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate that.
Tawintini biasta malavari, iglakti tachapoi.
Kevin?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
I was on Telos for a time. Kevin, I thought you had died at Serico.
Ta come tak, playa justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha.
It is a friend I have met along the way.
Ta come tak, playa justing, miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Tong hite mosi jotia yumba ditawa e bawa ruta. Monsikuno bosh tunabug sa mina nung forote mitisi mingro agorunto. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Tawancha morechiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata. Gavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Takometak playa justing mikigongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima podwanga sawana nucha.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the Huts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again? Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Huts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Time.
You asked for it.
Time to take you down to size. Everyone down! Everyone down! More where that came from.
This won't take long. Let me handle this.
Let's settle this.
Let me handle this. This won't take long. How do you like that? How do you like that?
Keep back, I am ill. Contagious, the others say. But I might infect you. I won't turn away your help. Thank you. Oh, I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
You did the right thing, General.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Hey, thanks for saving me.
I appreciate you convincing Sakwesh to give us more space. We're indebted to you. If you could convince the Seriko to leave us alone, that would help. Thanks. Good luck. I appreciate... If you... Thank... Yeah?
Just say the word.
This is Seriko territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. All right, you can go see him. Try anything, and you'll never make it out.
I heard you've been looking for me. Well, that's too bad. Is that all you wanted to say? Yeah? What about the exchange? We can hold our own against them. Not that it's your concern. No? Well, we can certainly handle you.
Everyone down! Where that came from? Everyone down! More where that came from. More where that came from. How do you like Time to take you down to size.
Take him down.
Time to take you down to size.
Let's get this over with. After you assemble it, I'll double-check your work for you. Hey, let me take care of that for you. Expert. I like the sound of that. All done.
Looks grim. Let me try something. That's a little better. Try it now.
You wiped out all of the Serico on your own? Whew. Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here. You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
I hear you. Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not? The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters. It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest. Yes?
Just say the word.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after, being shuttled from system to system barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh. We can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for. It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear. I'll remember that. Thanks again, stranger.
I hear you.
I don't understand what that accomplished, but if it makes you feel better, fine.
Yeah? I hear you.
You are interrupting me. Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come back! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now, anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...